cardboard box beneath some folded shirts, a faded little photograph with sunlight on the corners. You were standing by the sea, your hair across your eyes. I could almost hear you laughing through the color of the sky. I didn't know a picture could open up a door to everything I thought was gone, and maybe something more. A photograph of that summer, still holding what we lost. Your smile before the evening, before we learned the cost. A photograph of that summer, a moment soft and clear. I touched the edge so gently, like you were still here. The back of it was empty, no date, no little line, just the quiet kind of memory that never needed time. I saw the road behind you, the cafe painted blue, the chair where I was sitting, still looking back at you. Some years become a whisper, some faces turn to rain, but one small piece of August can bring it all again. A photograph of that summer, still holding what we lost. Your smile before the evening, before we learned the cost. A photograph of that summer, the moment soft and clear. I touched the edge so gently, like you were still here. Maybe I should put it away back where the old things sleep, but some goodbye is beautiful because we let it keep. The light we could not carry, the words we never found, the love that never shouted but stayed without a sound. A photograph of that summer, still holding what we lost. Your smile before the evening, before we learned the cost. A photograph of that summer, a moment soft and clear. I touched the edge so gently, like you were still here. I close the box, the room grows dim, but in that light you smile again. with silver on the stone. I stepped outside the cafe light and walked the street alone. The chairs were stacked against the wall. The windows lost their glow, and somewhere in the evening air I felt you letting go. I thought the night would feel colder without your memory near, but every drop that disappeared made the silence clear. After the rain, after you, the city looked a softer blue. Not like goodbye, not like pain, just something washed away by rain. After the rain, after you, I learned a heart can still be true, even when it has to move past the place it once belonged to. A taxi crossed the empty square, its headlights passing slow. I saw our younger shadows there from many years ago. You laughed beneath the broken sign. I held my jacket tight. We thought the summer had no end. We thought we owned the night. But time can change the brightest road into a quiet view, and leave a little tenderness where love once carried you. After the rain, after you, the city looked a softer blue. Not like goodbye, not like pain, just something washed away by rain. After the rain, after you, I learned a heart can still be true, even when it has to move past the place it once belonged to. I won't ask the stars to bring you back. I won't chase the years behind. Some doors are meant to close with grace. Some names stay warm in time. And if I pass that street again when summer turns to gold, I'll smile for who we used to be and bless the hand I used to hold. After the rain, after you, the city looked a softer blue. Not like goodbye, not like pain, us belong to. The rain is gone, the night feels new, and I walk on after the rain, after you. I walked beside the water before the town could wake. The sky was pale and quiet, like a heart that would not break. Your voice was in the distance, or maybe in my mind. A little piece of summer, the morning left behind. I didn't try to follow, I didn't call your name. I only watched the shoreline change and stay the same. Before the morning took you away, I held the night a little longer. Every wave that touched the sand made the memory softer. Before the morning took you away, I saw your face in fading blue, not as someone I had lost, but as someone I once knew. The cafe signs were sleeping, the chairs were still outside. A paper cup was rolling where the two of us had smiled. The road along the harbor was empty, warm and gray. I felt the world beginning, but I could not do the same. Some goodbyes are gentle, they never make a sound. They only leave a silence where love used to be found. Before the morning took you away, I held the night a little longer. Every wave that touched the sand made the memory softer. Before the morning took you away, I saw your face in fading blue, not as someone I had lost, but as someone I once knew. Maybe time is not a thief, maybe time is only kind. It lets the sea erase the steps we were too afraid to find. And if I ever pass this shore when summer turns to rain, I'll thank the dawn for showing me love can leave without blame. Before the morning took you away, I held the night a little longer. Every wave that touched the sand made the memory softer. Before the morning took you away, I saw your face in fading blue, not as someone I had lost, but as someone I once knew. The sea moves on, the light turns gold, and I let go of what I used to hold. Began at 5:30 on tables by the glass. I watched the city blur again, like pages from the past. A cup of coffee turned to cold beside an empty chair. I almost spoke your name aloud, as if you might be there. The waitress turned the lights down low, the street became a sea, and every drop against the pane brought you back to me. There was rain on the empty cafe, and your shadow in the light. Just a memory taking shelter from the closing of the night. There was rain on the empty cafe, where we used to sit till late, and I kept hearing all the words we never learned to say. The jukebox in the corner slept, the neon softly burned. I held a napkin in my hand and watched the season turn. Outside the summer lost its gold to silver on the street, and every stranger passing by somewhere else to be. I told myself I came alone just to hear the rain, but lonely places know the truth and whisper every name. There was rain on the empty cafe, and your shadow in the light. Just a memory taking shelter from the closing of the night. There was rain on the empty cafe, where we used to sit till late, and I kept hearing all the words we never learned to say. Maybe love becomes a room we visit now and then, a chair we never move away, a song that starts again, And though the years have changed my face, they never changed that view. The window rain, the fading street, the place I sat with you. There was rain on the empty cafe, and your shadow in the light. Just a memory taking shelter from the closing of the night. There was rain on the empty cafe where we used to sit till late, and I kept hearing all the words we never learned to say. The rain moved on, the lights grew pale, but in that room you never fade. The station lights were trembling above the silver track. You held your coat against the wind, but never once looked back. The ocean sounded far away behind the sleeping town. I heard the wheels begin to sing before the sun went down. I wanted just one more minute, one ordinary line, but summer had already left your hand outside of mine. On the last train by the sea, you became a memory. Not a storm, not a goodbye, just a shadow leaving quietly. On the last train by the sea, I learned how lonely silence feels, with the moon above the rail, my heart beneath the wheels. Your ticket folded in your palm, your hair across your face. The platform smelled of summer rain in some forgotten place. I almost called your name out loud, but held it like a prayer. The doors were closing softly, and you were almost there. We never made a promise, we never broke one too, but every train I hear at night still sounds a little like you. On the last train you became a memory. Not a storm, not a goodbye, just a shadow leaving quietly. On the last train by the sea, I learned how lonely silence feels, with the moon above the rail my heart beneath the wheels. Maybe love is not the kiss or all the things we plan. Maybe love is standing still with nothing in your hand, and watching someone fade away into a window light, while every word you meant to say turns into summer night. On the last train by the sea, you became a memory, not a storm, not a goodbye, just a shadow leaving quietly. On the last train by the sea, I learned how lonely silence feels, with the moon above the rail and my heart beneath the wheels. The platform sleeps, the ocean calls, somewhere far that summer falls. Falling softly on your face, you were laughing with your eyes in that small and quiet place. I remember the evening air moving slow across the room. We were young enough to think summer never ends too soon, and I never said what I wanted you to know. Maybe that is why I still can't let it go. You were the summer we left behind, a golden road in a fading sky, kind of love that never cried, but stayed with me for all my life. You were the song I used to hear when every night felt warm and clear. A little dream, a little pain, like strings beneath the summer rain. There was music from a radio playing low beside the sea. You were looking at the sunset like you knew what we would be. Holding back a sentence, you were holding back goodbye, and the town was turning amber underneath a restless sky. We were close enough to almost change our fate, but the season turned before we found the way. You were the summer we left behind, a golden road in a fading sky, the kind of love that never cried, but stayed with me for all my life. You were the song I used to hear when every night felt warm and clear. A little dream, a little pain, like streams beneath the summer rain. Sometimes I think of that old street, the cafe light, the empty seat, the way your shadow crossed the door, like you had been there once before. Maybe some hearts are meant to keep one gentle wound, one memory, not to return, not to erase, but just to live inside a place. You were the summer we left behind, a golden road in a fading sky, the kind of love that never cried, but stayed with me for all my life. You were the song I used to hear when every night felt warm and clear. A little dream, a little pain, like streams beneath the summer rain. If I close my eyes tonight, I can see that evening light, and somewhere far across my mind, you're still the summer we left behind. Stayed open after you were gone. The curtain kept moving like it still knew your song. A glass on the table, chair turned aside, the room held your silence like the edge of the tide. I tried to call it nothing, just another passing night, but every little shadow looked too much like goodbye. The window stayed open, and the summer came through, carrying the memory of everything we knew. The window stayed open while the whole world slow. The moon on the wall had nowhere to go. I found your old ribbon near the radio light, a small piece of August still warm in the night. I should have said I loved you before the evening changed, but some hearts only speak when nothing can remain. The window stayed open and the summer came through, carrying the memory of everything we knew. The window stayed open while the whole world slept, and I stood there listening to the promise we never kept. Maybe you were never mine, maybe I was never brave, maybe all we really had was one soft light the summer gave. But if the wind should find you now across some distant street, tell it I still keep that night where your shadow used to be. The window stayed open and the summer came through, carrying the memory of everything we knew. The window stayed open while the whole world slept, and I stood there listening to the promise we never kept. The curtain moves, the night is kind, but I still leave that window wide. I found a page inside a drawer with your name almost there. The ink had faded with the years like sunlight in the air. I wrote it on a summer night when sleep would not come near, but every line I tried to say fell quiet out of fear. Some letters never leave the room, some hearts never explain. They only fold themselves away and learn to live with the rain. These are the words we never sent, the little truths the evening kept, a love too soft to understand, a goodbye resting in my hand. These are the nights I still return to every bridge we let burn, not with anger, not regret, just words we never said. sent. The fan was turning overhead, the window opened wide. A far-off train was moving slow across the other side. I wondered where you were that day, if summer touched you too, if any song or passing street still made you think of who. We were young and careful then, afraid of being known. So we let silence do the work and walk back home alone. These are the words we never said, the little truths the evening kept, a love too soft to understand, a goodbye resting in my hand. These are the nights I still return to, every bridge we let burn, not with anger, not regret, just words we never sent. If I could place one sentence now beneath your August sky, I would not ask you to come back, I would not ask you why. I'd only say you stayed with me in ways I never planned, like music from another room, like sunlight on my hand. These are the words we never sent, the little truths the evening kept, a love too soft to understand, a goodbye resting in my hand. These are the nights I still return to, every bridge we let burn, not with anger, not regret, just words we never sent. I close the page, the room grows still, but somewhere there I love you still. The street was warm from all the sun, the sky was turning gold. You walked beside me quietly, like there was nothing left to hold. A little wind came from the sea and moved across your hair. I wanted time to lose its way and leave us standing there. I had 1,000 words inside, but only smiled instead. Some feelings never find the mouth, they stay where dreams are kept. When the evening held your name, I could hear it in the rain. Not a storm, not a cry, just a whisper whisper passing by. When the summer lost its light, you were still there in my mind, like a song behind the door. I keep returning to once more. The cafe chairs were folded up, the lamps began to glow. Your shadow crossed the window glass, so softly, almost slow. We never called it love back then. We never called it pain. But every road I walk tonight still brings me there again. You looked away before goodbye. I watched the daylight bend. We were too young to understand. Some summers do not end. When the evening held your name, I could hear it in the rain. Not a storm, not a cry, just a whisper passing by. When the summer lost its light, you were still there in my mind, like a song behind the door. I keep returning to once more. Maybe the heart remembers best the things it never touched. A glance beneath the amber sky, a hand that meant too much. And if I hear that old guitar across a quiet room, I see your face in evening light, still fading into bloom. When the evening held your name, I could hear it in the rain. Not a storm, not a cry, just a whisper passing by. When the summer lost its light, you were still there in my mind, like a song behind the door. I keep returning to once more. The street is gone, the light has changed, but somewhere still the evening holds your name. The radio was barely clear, but I knew that melody. It came through like a photograph from who I used to be. The window let the warm air in, the curtains moved so slow, and suddenly that little room was somewhere long ago. I didn't mean to think of you, but music has its way of opening a quiet door I thought I'd locked away. The radio played our summer like it never said goodbye. Every note became your shadow moving through the amber light. The radio played our summer and I almost heard your name in the space between the verses where the heart remembers pain. I saw the street we used to walk, the store beside the pier, the yellow lights, the evening rain, the way you disappeared. You left no letter on the table, no promise in the heart, just one old song that still returns whenever night begins to fall. I turned it down, but still it stayed softly underneath. Some memories don't need a sound to learn how to breathe. The radio played our summer like it never said goodbye. Every note became your shadow moving through the amber light. The radio played our summer and I almost heard your name in the space between the verses where the heart remembers pain. Maybe we were only young, maybe time was never ours, maybe love can live for years inside a song of fading stars. And if that tune should play again on some forgotten afternoon, I'll close my eyes and let it pass, like your hand leaving mine too soon. The radio played our summer like it never said goodbye. Every note became your shadow moving through the amber light. The radio played our summer and I almost heard your name in the space between the verses where the heart remembers pain. The night is still, the song is gone, but somewhere deep our summer plays on. Last light fell across the shore like gold upon the sea. I stood where we had stood before and let the evening breathe. The houses on the hill were quiet, the boats were tied with care, and every little sound I heard felt like you were there. I know the years have carried us to places far apart, but some old seasons never leave. The weather of the heart. The summer still remembers us, and every road that turned to dust, every song we almost knew, every sky that faded blue. The summer still remembers us, not as sorrow, not as loss, but as a light that learned to stay long after we walked away. The cafe closed its yellow door, the street light slowly came. I passed the corner by the pier and softly said your name. No one answered from the night, no footsteps crossed the sand, but somehow I could feel the past still warm inside my hand. I do not wish to change it now, the ending or the pain. Some memories are beautiful because they don't remain. The summer still remembers us, and every road that turned to dust, and every song we almost knew, in every sky that faded blue. The summer still remembers us, not as sorrow, not as loss, but as a light that learned to stay long after we walked away. So let the tide erase our names, let time repaint the view. I will not ask the world to bring the younger me and you, but when the warm wind finds the shore and August fills the air, I'll know that somewhere in that light we are still standing there. The summer still remembers us, and every road that turned to dust, and every song we almost knew, in every sky that faded blue. The summer still remembers us, not as sorrow, not as loss, but as a light that learned to stay long after we walked away. The season ends, the night is still, but summer knows and always will. The road was empty after rain, the fields were turning gold. I walked until the evening came, with no one left to hold. A bicycle leaned by the store, the sign was swinging slow. and every little thing I saw was something we used to know. I thought the years would make it fade like footprints by the sea, but some old summers stay awake in places quietly. When the summer road grew quiet, I could hear your name again. Not in thunder, not in sorrow, just the softness after rain. When the summer road grew quiet, all the light began to bend, and I knew some love stays with you even after it must end. The telephone wires crossed the sky like lines we never wrote. A yellow bus went passing by through dust and evening smoke. I saw our shadows on the ground, though I was walking alone. Some memories do not disappear, they only change their tone. I never blame the turning days, I never blame the blue, but every quiet road somehow still leads me back to you. When the summer road grew quiet, I could hear your name again. Not in thunder, not in sorrow, just the softness after rain. When the summer road grew quiet, all the light began to bend, and I knew some love stays with you even after it must end. Maybe I've carried you longer than I meant to. Maybe every goodbye needs a road to travel through. And if the wind should pass your door with traces of July, let it say I walked away but never wondered why. When the summer road grew quiet, I could hear your name again. Not in thunder, not in sorrow, just the softness after rain. When the summer road grew quiet, all the light began to bend, and I knew some love stays with you even after it must end. The road is still, the light is low, I let you go, but summer